Yo, what's up? Hey, John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Now let me turn this music down, like way down. Can you hear me? Okay, I hope so. All right. Anyways, what's going on? We are talking about homework. All right, make sure you guys are doing those homeworks. We are talking about Houston, Miami, and San Diego as well. So, for Houston, Miami, and San Diego, all right, that stuff, the deadline is tomorrow. All right, and I've been receiving messages about that asking me, so it's all good. I sent out a reminder to some of the parents as well to make sure they sign up. Now, this isn't the end of the sign-up period, but it is if we don't get enough people for certain trips. All right, so we're going to see who's in, and then we're going to go from there. All right, we are linking up with the guys from MLK as well. Just talked to their coach a second ago. All right, but this is the end of the low prices. All right, so the price actually, like by dividing and using math, is $250 for the player fee, $250 for the Airbnb, $150 for the rental cars. All right, but math doesn't work for people, so I was like, okay, I will pay $50 of each of those for you if you register early, because I would just like to know, because I don't like to wait till the last second, 3 weeks before, everyone going, all right, we'll do it. And then everyone's forced to find hotels late and stuff like that. That would be the stupidest thing ever. So I just want to know, and I'm willing to pay for that information. But if we if we get a team going and we have enough, and you want to be a part of that team later, you may, but at a higher rate. And we also have a cutoff time, because we can't just have two teams instead of just one, because it is just that one team or just that two teams. We won't have two instead of three. Sorry, we won't have three instead of two. So we're not going to be raising the number of teams, so we'll only have so many spots. And since we'll get the Airbnb, if you want to stay in that, well, we only have so many spots in that. And we're not even going to let you stay in there on the floor, because we're just not going to do that anymore. We want to do things in a lot more organized way, or not do it at all. So that's everything for that. I have Kieran and Declan in the comment section. I got Taylor Trujillo. What's up? And then our basketball league stuff, got that. No league games this weekend, because we have our tournament games this weekend. Speaking of our tournament games, we do have everything on the side. We have our booking page set up for that as well, so make sure you guys sign up for that. All right, and then I already talked about that. We're done with that. But I also have to talk about Valentine's Day. That's the second most important thing today. The first most important thing today is we do not have workouts in Broomfield. I don't know if it was like the gym coordinator is like a Valentine's Day nerd and is like, oh, we can't have the gym, we can't give the gym up for Valentine's Day. Everyone wants to be home and like out to dinner with their loved one and stuff. Or maybe they're using the court at Silver Hills for a Valentine's Day party. I don't know. I have no idea, but we couldn't get a gym, and all the gyms in the world, I guess that they're just packed for Valentine's Day, or it's probably actually like some kind of school thing. Like where they're like doing some kind of like, I don't know, work day or something like that. I have no idea. But we are going in Aurora. I will not be going down to Aurora. I'll be working on the tournament stuff. So that's the schedule. And so make sure you guys work on your own. If you are the Broomfield people, if you're the Aurora people, get to that workout over there so we can keep going. And then we'll start back up again on Friday. But make sure you guys are working out in the meantime. All right, that's all the news that I had to say. Let's start off with our quote of the day. Quote of the day is, be curious, not judgmental. Why would they put those things together? A lot of these quotes, I don't get them sometimes. I don't think I understand this one. Be curious, not judgmental. So let's just talk about those two things, I suppose. All right. If you're judgmental, that means that you're judging someone off of face value, usually. Because you're like saying, oh, you do that, therefore I think that you're less because of that. To be curious would be, why do you do that? I'm just interested. I'm not trying to judge you, all right? That's basically what it's saying. How can I relate that to basketball? Oh, man. I don't know. I would say to get along better with your teammates, possibly, where you can't Yeah, I would say that, especially for like your lower ranked teammates who probably don't want to put in the work. I don't like say, hey, why aren't you like me? Why aren't you working like I am? Ask them what they are doing. Just ask them, and don't ask them in like a mean way. Be like, what are you doing besides shooting 500 shots a day, stupid? Just be like, what do you do with your time? And if it's something like, oh, I'll just sit around doing nothing all day but peeing my pants, then you can say, I believe you should do some work. But if they're like, well, I'm out all day helping the homeless, and I'm in a band, and I also am like a mathematician, world genius, then you're like, well, I'm glad that I asked. But you can use that information to kind of like say, well, you know what, since you are a math guy, how about you keep track of how many shots that we shoot? How about, since you are like, this guy, maybe we can help you in that way. You start to speak their language, or maybe they're into Pokemon, and you're like, you know what? I like that as well. And then you can like get along with them to maybe coax them into like working out more and things like that. And it goes the other way as well. People shouldn't judge you for what's his name? Noah was really afraid. What's up, Ben Levy? Great Ted Lasso quote. Be curious, not judge. Wait, Ted Lasso said that? Interesting. I've never seen the show. I've seen the show, I've seen one part of one episode. That's it. No, I watched the whole episode. It was the first episode. Anyway, but Noah was like wondering like why he should try so hard when he's definitely gonna lose a game where he wasn't supposed to win it, and that was against the Rev Up guys. And he was like really hesitant to try as hard as because he felt like he would look stupid. And maybe he would. I can't say that he wouldn't have looked stupid, because to adults we would be like, wow, that's amazing that you can try so hard in a game where you have no chance to win. But to other kids, they might think he's really stupid. They might really be like that. They might judge him based off of his efforts, and they'll call him things like, "You try hard. Why are you trying so hard? You so lame. Trying so hard and still lose. Scoreboard, stuff like that, right? 'Cause that's what kids do. And if that's your attitude, that's not very kind, right? Especially when it causes someone like Noah, who does want to be good, to not try as hard. All right. Now, I'm not saying that they would have done that, but that is the thought in his mind, and it is a very, very possible thought. It could easily happen, especially with the middle school boys. Oh yeah. He's not just being crazy. All right. But you can't think that way. And I would say if you're going to judge someone who does more work than you got bigger problems, man. Be curious, not judgmental. Anyways, what did Ted Lasso say that meant? Huh, Ben Levy? What did Ted Lasso, when did he use this quote, and why did he use it? Because that's a sports thing, right? Soccer is still a sport, right? Okay, tell me why he used it, because that was my attempt to make it into a pertinent quote of the day. All right, let's move on to our homework stuff. Here's homework that you should be doing. Homework is bang shots, 0, 1, 2, 4, touch middle, pick and roll, split to drive, heads, tails, cheer dips, and knee jumps. As for the actual workout stuff, we got partner passing, football catch, sideline of bounds, inbound seal, taking a charge, running hook shots, hook series with the D. All right. For partner passing, make sure that it's just bounce, pass to the opposite person. I believe we actually do have partner passing. I don't know why I thought that we didn't. Do we have partner passing? Let me see this. We have to have partner passing. Yeah, we do have partner passing. So join me over on the Chrome real quick, and you can look at the partner passing. This isn't Chrome. Where's my Chrome at? Where my Chrome at? To the front, to back. That's not it, but it's this one right here. There we go. All right, partner passing. Let's check it out. Again, this is Noah and Connor. Bounce, pass. Make sure that you stay low. Make sure that you bounce the ball quickly. Catch the ball with two hands. Pass the ball with one. Make sure that you lean with this one as well. Keep the ball low. Don't let your head bounce up and down, not even on the catch. Bounce, cross, bounce, cross. When you cross the ball, roll the ball. Bounce, cross. Notice that their bodies are moving back and forth, and their knees are moving back and forth as well. All right, next one is, what is it? Bounce between the leg behind the back. Let's see how they do for this one. Boom. There's also behind the back wrap if you get to that. They should be leaning a little bit more on this one, but it's kind of hard to lean on this one since you're going so fast. But you want to juke the defense. Oh, scissors too. I forgot about scissors. Come on, keep up. And again, your goal is to push the other person faster than they can push themselves. All right, that's the final one. All right, and then the other one that we have is football catch. That's when you throw the ball from the elbow to the opposite side, and then the other person's running along the sideline to catch the ball off the bounce or straight in the air. No bounces after that, and just score the layup. All right, and we can practice this with our left hand or our right hand for the football catch, for the football pass, or they can just like play catch. Honestly, you don't have to do it for a layup. If they're that low, you can back it up to where they're just doing that. Another one is to take a charge. It's how we take a charge when we want to meet them outside the key. We want to hit. We want to get hit. We want to fall back, but we also want to tuck in our chin. We want to practice pushing off of our legs so that we fly backwards with our back slightly touching the ground. Shouldn't bang against the ground. The only thing that kind of bangs against the ground is like your butt, sort of. But even that is at like a sliding pace. So make sure that you are slanted and not just falling down like a tree. All right. As for the other ones, we got sideline out of bounds, inbound seal. We actually had a turnover off this last game. Karen was too close, and the guy, I forgot who it was, didn't throw the ball far enough away. So you don't throw it to their hand, you throw it to where they can go. So that's a huge part. Yep, and you put it down low at your knees so that they can get it. Let's try not walking on the court, okay? Let's try to sprint on the court. A little bit more of a, you don't want to twist that way. I gotta say something about that. All right, Wesley right there. I wish he were still coming to the workouts, but he doesn't want to come anymore because it's just little kids, he says. Because he would be the oldest kids. I know he didn't say that back when he was ninth grader and there was 12th graders there. He didn't think about the older kids then. So everyone likes to play with the older kids. I get that, but at some point in time, you will be the oldest. And he doesn't do it well enough. If you aren't doing it perfect, you shouldn't ever stop working out. I don't care who's there. Swallow your pride. Seriously, it's ridiculous. So guys, it's gonna be you at some point. Until you get it perfectly, you need to keep working on it. Period. I don't care who's there, whether they're your favorite people in the world, little people, big people, girls, boys, black, white, Mexican, fat, skinny. I don't care what they look like. You don't know the thing that we want to teach you. That's the only thing that matters. We're not even going hard, so it's like, no, you don't have to worry about the competitiveness because you're competing against what you don't know. You want to be good enough to learn the thing that you should know. You're not beating anyone but like yourself, I guess. All right, so yeah, it's just so when I see this demo, I'm like, man, too bad we couldn't keep him longer to help him out, but it was hard for him and. He has requested private session workouts a lot, and I've said no every single time because I am right here. You can see me at the workouts. So, yeah. Anyways, next one, running hook shots. Decent job. Get that left hand better. All right, and let's check the last one. This one is a workout breakdown talking about hook series with D's. Check it out. Hook series with D. You want to make sure that if you catch the ball like this, you want to land diagonally. All right, diagonally. Why diagonally? Because if I'm turning like this, you can block my shot. If I catch the ball and I turn like this, little bitty kid can block my shot. That's not very, very good. He's half my height, right? So I want to land diagonally, first of all. Next. As he's here trying to guard me, even if he's a big guy, I can shoot the ball like this with my hand extending, with my legs in motion as well, and shoot a bank shot like that. All right. Next, if they happen to push you off, make sure that you're being pushed off with the correct foot. So if he's pushing me off, you get out, bigger guy. If he's pushing me off, I get pushed. I do not want to go like this because now I'm giving up that spot. If he was a good defender, he would stay there, and now I'm giving up that spot. Now I'm in trouble. What I want to do is I want to keep the anchor foot close. So as I land right here and he pushes me, I want to go like this, and I want to keep that anchor foot there so that in time, I can go back. And notice where the ball was the entire time. The ball stays high, AKA what? My elbow stays high. He should honor that, and I come back and shoot my shot. Don't get pushed off and then shoot this fadeaway shot. Take your time, get your position back, inch yourself back in. You have 3 seconds, that is a long time. Next, lastly, when he sweeps around with both hands up and he tries to go front way so he can block my shot, now he's giving up the inside. I have this inside foot here. I don't want to spin on the wrong foot. I want to go like this with my elbows up, and I want to rip the ball through like this, and then shoot this shot like that. So those are all 3, and here's how the drill goes. First one is I'm just standing there, you shoot a hook shot. Ready? Go ahead. Stop. So you want to catch that in an athletic catch, smash it in, be right here with your steps. Try it again, please. Decent enough. All right, but don't spin back toward me, okay? You want to land right there. Don't be facing toward me. Go ahead. You guys see the other mistakes? That was a good one. Too far that way, right? You want to be diagonal. Go ahead. Ball was still low. Step back right now. Then that's one step back. Now I'm going to push them off the second time through. Okay, now I push you off, you push back. But notice where that ball was on him, the ball was at his step. The ball was low, and he twisted toward me as well. Me putting the ball by my ear is impossible for you guys to do unless you're smart. All right, let's see it. Decent, wrong foot, right? You move that foot, now I have you. All right, so make sure that you stick that foot. Last one. Push up, push back, shoot back down, don't spin, turn your chest in. Last one is rip through, go ahead. Push off, push back, rip through with the sword. Right over the rib, making the shot is also hard. So that's the entire thing right there. Make sure that we know those things. And let's check out the story. No, the homework of the day. What are we talking about for the homework? Who's doing the homework? We got Teo Trujillo doing some dips and knee jumps, some shooting, some pick and roll slips. We got bank shots. Kiernan with the hook series with D. Great job. I see that. 0, 1, 2, 4 touch. Middle as well. Great job doing the homework, you guys. I like it. Now, let's check the story of the day. Batman lost his parents at a young age, and then used that tragedy as a catalyst to create something truly amazing. The harshness of life is inevitable for us all to some extent, but using that harshness as fuel is an extremely efficient way to hurry past those moments, to reach the greatness that also awaits. Jeez Louise, that was a lot. That is very, very dark of me. I mean, every year that we talk about that one, I feel really bad. Yeah, yes, that kid lost his parents, and we're going to make a whole franchise off of it, and now I'm profiting off it as well. Yes, but bad things can lead to great outcomes, is what it's trying to say. You can use the hurt in your body. Maybe hopefully it won't be for like fallen parents for you, but it could be a bad grade. It could be 4 air balls in a single game against the Utah Jazz. Maybe Kobe out there, okay? It could be anything where maybe you get cut from the team. You got to put some salt in your shoes, all right? Yeah, it could be anything that is like bad. You can change it into something good by using that energy, that negative energy. You can turn it into positive because it can be your driving force, all right? That's what that means, and I'm so sorry that it's so dark. So dark. Man, that is our darkest cartoon that we have, and I gotta apologize, but I'm gonna apologize with a trivia question of the day. Trivia question is: at the age of 5, what movie did Zach LaVine watch that inspired him to make the NBA? Do you guys know? Does anybody know this answer? At the age of 5, what movie did Zach LaVine watch that inspired him to make the NBA? Anybody. I don't know. It doesn't have to be a sports movie. It could have been like Sister Act. I don't know. But he says that this movie, should he have to pay this movie some money since he did make the NBA? Does his game reflect the movie at all? Like if it was like Shawshank Redemption, is he constantly like climbing out of I don't want to tell you the ending to Shawshank Redemption. My bad. Was it Batman possibly? We're going on a Batman theme today. At the age of 5, maybe you can look up how old he is and see like what movies were showing when he was 5. I don't know how you're gonna figure out this answer, but I did find it and it said it, okay? I don't even know if this is true or not, but I'm pretty sure Zach said it at some point in time. Alright? At the age of 5, what movie did Zach LaVine watch that inspired him to make the NBA? That's the answer from freaking Kiernan once again. Kiernan gets it right. He's at 5. It was the Space Jam. Space Jam starring Michael Jordan, not LeBron James. And yeah, great job right there. All right. Now, quickly going through our Aurora stuff. I told you that we had Aurora. You're a little too late, Teo. Too late, Teo. All right. We got Aurora stuff in Aurora tonight. No Broomfield stuff. For Aurora, the games are also in Aurora for basically both days. I kind of count it as like Denver the one day. No, it's in Denver on Saturday, but it's in Aurora on Sunday at MLK, which is right by the airport. So heads up for that. All right. Other thing I'm going to talk about is based off of Aurora, I think. It's our event calendar. And our event calendar is this. Like I told you, we got no workouts locally, but we have one at Canyon Creek Elementary. Then we have Silver Hills and Canyon Creek on Friday. Then this weekend we're at Denver Waldorf all day with games for the 1st and 3rd graders, 4th through 6th graders, and then the 6th through 8th graders as well. All right, then we have Sunday games. These games are contingent on whether we win or lose and how we win or lose. But I went ahead and just guessed, just so people would know that there was a possibility of a game. If you click on the tournaments section, my session has expired again. Well, stop expiring, session. Jeez Louise. All right, but yes, you can look at the tournaments and see all of our tournaments, and this is where you sign up for that stuff. And it'll be $200 until, I believe, the day after tomorrow. So make sure that you know that too. All right, next up, we got our Broomfield stuff. Broomfield. Again, day off from Broomfield. All right, no tournaments in Broomfield this weekend, but hopefully you guys can make the trip. We really appreciate you, Broomfield people. All right, I love you, Broomfield people. You guys are killing it. And you guys, so what? So much so that let's check out your attendance, Broomfield. All right, this is all the attendance for the Broomfield area. All right, we got team birthdays coming up here. It was just Kiernan and Declan's birthday, but yes, Gotti's birthday coming up here. Vaughn Suave's birthday. We don't have that many birthdays per month. Who's leading the way? I will change those stars to whoever's going on the trip. So if you want a star by your name, make sure that you sign up. All right, these are the people that like said that they were going. All right, but the Huxleys didn't sign up, so I got to contact them as well. But these are the people that said that they were going. But I will change that and update it once we get all these people in. All right, Kamundi is up there with 10 workouts. Connor Rush said he's going with 0 workout because he's been doing his school stuff. All right, who else we got? Jay Messiah is showing up. I like it. Now let's go all the way down to the leaders. I think it's a long way down, but who's leading the way? All right, this attendance stuff, it's very, very important because if you're competitive at all and want to get better at all, you better be showing up. All right, now we do have all these spots. All these spots will be reserved for those who eventually sign up for our program. All-time leaders, Ian Salmon's still in the lead. Ben Levy's right there. The Cortarba brothers are right there. And then the highest guy that we have, I don't know. Noah's our highest guy. Anyway, Mason Falcon Boy is leading the way with Noah and Teo. Joey's right behind him. Then Kieran and Josh, and then Huxley. Great job. That's pretty cool stuff. All right, let's move on. We got our Centennial stuff. What are we talking about for Centennial? For Centennial, I don't know. Nothing to talk about for Centennial. So let's just move on to the next thing. What do we got? YouTube videos. All right, anyone watching our YouTube videos? All right, we have the teams and ratings video that I just made, but also develop an insatiable appetite for feedback. These are the updates right here that we do for the games, stuff like that. Me trying the prime drink. All right, what to do with frustration, fear, and anger. All right, and how to get the ball on offense when teammates have low basketball IQs. All right, that video is probably the best video on the list. If you go further back, you can see our survivorship bias. But make sure that you're watching our videos so that we can get sponsored one day. No, so that you can learn something about basketball as well. All right, what's our all-time live? Let me think. Out of all the live videos, what's our most popular one of all time? Something that I did on August 17th, 2022, where I'm just swinging back and forth. We had 366 viewers. Why would we have that many viewers for that day? That's so random. That's a lot of viewers. I don't know. But anyways, moving on to our last one is Denver. Now, the Denver stuff, as I said, is going to be at Denver Waldorf. All right, Waldorf. All right, and we have our games there all day on Saturday, so make sure that you guys know where that is and show up on time. Last time it was slippery, so we'll get the floor like waxed and stuff like that, hopefully. All right, but for the far away games, you want to extra prepare. You want to be stretched before you even get into the car. You want to shoot your shots that morning because there aren't 2 courts to warm up on, right? So if we're local, you can kind of like, be fresh right when you get there. You don't want to be in a long car ride and then have to play right away. So try to get there a little extra early. I have a routine where you guys do some dribbling like Wembanyama and Curry do before the games. All right, and really get all those loose muscles. Get those, get all those muscles loose. There you go. All right, all the muscles that are tightened by the car trip. Okay, so that's what will be this weekend. All right. As for our newsletter, it says, get ready for a whirlwind of excitement, unexpected twist in our basketball league. Last Saturday, the 5th grade division witnessed an exhilarating clash between the LH Stars and the Wranglers. Now, that game was kind of fun. We had our kids that never got really that much playing time. And it was really interesting because I put Declan out there. Let me think. But besides Declan playing against the 5th graders as a 3rd grader, we had, I believe Jay Messiah was a little aggressive. Who else was aggressive? Mello, who's a 4th grader, he was aggressive. But all the other guys, they fell back into their normal roles, which is why I put them on that team. I was like, let's see what you can do, Ronith. Let's see what you can do, Kamundia. And you're playing against guys who are about your speed, and let's see. And it took them a while because it is hard to snap out of that whole I'm scared mentality. I'm a role player mentality. We gave our role players a chance to keep up in that game, and they were down by a lot, but they came back, and they came storming back. They were down by 11 points, and then they came storming back under the leadership of Kieran Louth, the coach Kieran, who was coaching against his grade level, which is really, really neat. Anyways, it was a great comeback and a good show overall. Let's not forget the powerhouse of our league. That means the 7th grade division, the Rev Up team, is dominating the court with a record of 5 wins and 3 losses. Their 3 losses came when they played against 8th graders. All right, they have a rating of 8.24 now, but they will be playing against 8th graders again in our next tournament, but we're one of those 8th grade teams, and they just smacked us by 40. So let's see if they can pull off a little something special against the other 8th grade teams that are signed up. All right, and then it says the Uptown Ballers will face off against the Lions in the 5th grade division on Saturday at Denver Waldorf. All right, this game promises to be a spectacle of skill, passion, and heart. So gather your friends, bring your chairs, and prepare to witness the unexpected in this thrilling basketball showdown. You can always find those, that little quote thingy, the newsletter, on our weekly league page. So now you know. All right. Anyways, don't forget, guys, we're only in Aurora tonight. I'll talk to you guys soon. Don't forget that the quote of the day is, be curious, not judgmental, which apparently is from Ted Lasso. Who watches that show? Anybody? Anyways, that's my time. Talk to y'all soon. Biz out. Peace. Oh, wait. What's my calling card? All right. Reese's Pieces, y'all.